What's up, YouTube? This the boy Ceddy said, the king, back with another post. And in the prior video, I had made a statement questioning, asking my viewers if whether they felt like God loved black people or not. And I told them I was gonna make another video, so here the video is right here. Me myself, it's a question mark to me because with all the things that go on with black people, the way we get treated in America, and the 400 years of slavery in America, the 1300 years around the world, and a lot of things that I've been hearing about the horrors of slavery. I'm 31 years old and I'm still hearing horror stories about slavery, bruh. It's always something new. Like I heard a guy say that not only was they raping the women on the boats on the transatlantic slave trade on the way over here, but they were raping the men too. You feel me? So all this homosexual, this gay bashing in the gay community, and all this homophobia in the black community, cut it out, because y'all don't feel like that when the white man is raping black males. You feel me? You never blame the victimizer. You always blame and shame the victim. You feel me? So when next time you look at a homosexual, just think about that. Think about how the white man was raping already naked black men, black slaves that was packed together on top of each other on the transatlantic slave trade. So I want y'all to think about that. But anyways, I just wanted to share with y'all some of the horror stories I've been hearing out of black men's mouth. Okay, one man said that there was a reckless eyeball policy in the 50s and 60s in the South. Okay, where a black person had to walk looking downwards. You could not look a white man in the face. If you looked a white man in the face, it was reckless eyeballing, and you could be lynched, you could be killed. And I thought that was terrible. I thought that was just terrible, man. I thought that was just it was a horror story right out of a horror movie. And another thing I want to say is I heard a guy say that, like I previously mentioned, that we've been slaves for 400 years in America, 400 plus years, because we still slaves, and we've been slaves 1300 years around the world. And as we all know, anybody know that reads, the Arabs were some of the first people to enslave black people, and they had slaves long before the Europeans had slaves. They the ones that put the Europeans onto the slave game. Not just the slave game, but getting darker black people to do the slave work. So, you know, with that being said, man, I'm just asking the question, man. I'm not here to bag on God. I'm not here to bag on God, period. You feel me? I just want to know. You feel me? Because I'm sitting up here burning up in the ghetto. You feel me? Just trying to make it, bro, and it's gonna be hard, because these white people, you would think that white people would be progressing and coming along and starting to accept black people and feel safe with us in the workplace, in the corporate work world, blue collar, white collar, whatever. But it's not like that. They turning up the heat. It's the same shit over and over again. You feel me? And it's gonna always be the same shit. We're gonna always be slaves, I guess, until we decide to free ourselves. But then that goes against the whole purpose of what are we praying to a God for if we got to deliver ourselves, our own selves, from an oppressor? You feel me? What are we praying and going to church and screaming and shouting in church for, if we have to deliver our own selves from our oppressor? That's what our God is for. So that's what I'm asking my viewers, man. I'm gonna keep this video up under 5 minutes. I don't want to be fancy. I don't want to use no fancy vocabulary, no articulate vernacular, none of that, bro. This is being straight up. This is straight up and down, no sugar coating. You feel me? And that's what I gotta say about the situation. So leave your comment at the bottom. I want to know what my viewers think. Do you think that God loves black people? So that's what's up, man. Ceddy said, signing off.